Here we go. Man.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State.
Here we
And we're in
go.
the big ship, and fittingly,
Fowlers.
here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
Foul rats and bro fowlers.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Cousins now. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh, I left him on. Oh, man.
Vikings. Justin Jefferson. 67
Oh, I'm ready,
yards.
man.
And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead.
Just got lucky on
They
that
didn't get
one.
the wake-up call before the game. They got it right now. 2
Showboat
plays
when it was
already in the
on
end
me.
zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And spins away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Shotgun now for Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 31. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Fournette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be
in front of me, come on.
Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will
You
get the
won't
football
do
back.
that.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown,
You
and then you get
think
the
you're gonna
interception.
get
Just
me
perfect.
again?
About the discipline that they showed on defense, because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Complete.
How?
Jefferson the target. And he'll be taken
I
down, but
cannot
not before
believe
working
that.
across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Cousins gives way to Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Now Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Brady going to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Complete to Ronald Jones. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Man.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick.
There we go.
2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And got his man complete.
Of course he
and they'll get
gets
this well
that.
past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing again, Cousins on second and 10. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes...
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The 20. Touchdown.
Crap,
Vikings.
man.
B.C.
Come on.
Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching
crazy.
NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Play action. Now it's Brady. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. They do go for it. It's Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Brady. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He's got Evans. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. On play action, it's Brady. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Mike Hughes. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. On the ground, it's Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. William Golston in on the stop. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their back.
Yeah.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 39, Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right?
Oh my God, jump.
Go all the way. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Vikings.
My goodness.
Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Yeah, they
In order
did.
to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors.
They
But that's the
stretched
2nd
their
touchdown
lead.
catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
I do not
Back now in Tampa,
understand.
where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach?
That's caught inside the 20. A
Oh,
big play
man.
that time for Tampa Bay. 57 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he whips that one incomplete there. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On play action, now Brady. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. The 40. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Man, this is just...
A big play for the Vikings on
I don't
3rd down.
understand it,
58
man.
yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I don't understand it.
7 yards away. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we
Not
get to the end
my
zone first.
day
That's exactly
for
what those
this
blockers did,
game right
clearing the
now.
way for their back.
Bailey got the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance.
And now here is another interception. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the return.
I don't understand this. This guy's getting everything. On this stream.